Allora, the important things to teach my kids. There are two schools of martial art. The first school is Okuto. The second school is Nanto. Okay?
Yeah.
Okuto is using the pressure points to make people explode from
Like
inside.
Kenshiro?
Like Kenshiro. Exactly. Raoh, Kenshiro, Toki.
Shoo!
Shu is Nanto.
But it's
Nanto
dubbing.
cut people. Shoo! And they people get shoo, and they get sliced. That's different technique, and that's Nanto school. So the Nanto school, the first enemy of Kenshiro, he was Nanto, the guy with the blonde hair.
Yeah, I
you
still
know,
remember.
Shin. He was Nanto, and he kidnapped Julia. Then Julia tried jump from the tower to escape from Shin, but she was saved by the 5 forces of Nanto that are Fudo, the mountain. Then there is the guy from the fire, don't remember the name, the wind. These two die very fast, so I don't remember the name. Then there is Yuda, is the guy from the clouds. And there is Fudo, the mountain, the big guy. So and sorry, I already said Fudo. There is the guy with the mustache is the last protector of them. It's he doesn't die at the end. It's one of the only guys that doesn't die.
How's that
and
possible?
he's from the sea. So there is the water, the fire, the wind, the mountain, the earth, and I forgot something. Fire, wind, earth, sea. Anyway, there are 5. Anyway, so they protect Julia. They take Julia because Julia is the last hope of human for Nanto. For the Nanto people, Julia is the symbol of peace, the symbol of the future. She's related somehow to this Nanto family, so she has Nanto blood in us. And she is called the last general of Nanto.
I always thought the hope was the little girl.
That's the second one. That's
that was the
that's
second
Kenshiro too. She became Lin became the twin of the princess, so the daughter of the emperor of the universe. Anyway.
Is that when she wears her armor and then she goes fight?
When you put the globe,
yeah, I saw
put the
that.
Sunglasses, yes.
Yeah, I remember
that's
scene.
Kenshiro 2. We're talking about Kenshiro 1 now. So Kenshiro 2, not yet. So there's Nanto and Okuto. And these two schools are destined to rule the world. One of these two schools will become the only school. The other school will disappear. And slowly we see that the Nanto fighters disappear. Raoh, the brother of Ken, killed a lot of them. Killed the 5 forces of Nanto, basically by himself, except the last guy with the old man mustache that he doesn't die. He become old, and he's also in Kenshiro too. He's the old guy with
I thought Sue and Kenshiro are friends, but they're
so
in separate
all the
schools.
Nanto people die. The friend of Kenshiro also Ray, that cut people, he died because Raoh put his finger in his belly, and he give the feast that after 3 days he dies. So it's like he doesn't die the moment, he die after 3 days, but can help him to be strong, and he have his last revenge against another guy from Nanto that they were enemy, but secretly this guy was in love with the Ray, and he admired him because when Ray was flying in the sky, slicing people in the air, he was so beautiful, and then he died like this because Ray cut him like this, and then because he was so admired. It's a phone call. Perfect, Grace. Thank you, Grace. Not now. Your mother timing is perfect. So that's that's Okuto and Nanto. That's in the song Okuto Nanto. It's the two school of fighting, and then in the song they say who's gonna be the one that rule the destiny of the world. So Okuto or Nanto. Well, at the end we know because Kenshiro is Okuto, and Kenshiro win at the end.
But what about Sue? They're friends, but they're in different schools.
Shu, they met. Shu didn't know already him because Shu is blind because of Kenshiro. To save the life of Kenshiro, because Shu saw the future. When he met Kenshiro, he know that he was the savior of humanity.
So he removed his
So
eyeballs.
because of the rule of Nanto, Ken have to die in that moment, but he say, I will not die, I will give you something, and then he cut his face, he become blind. That's why he's blind. And Ken didn't recognize him, so the first time they fight, but Shu knew that he was Ken. He was just testing if Ken was really strong, as really become the hope of humanity. And then they become friends, And Shu is a drama because he saved the kids, carried the stone on the
Yeah, and then he
pyramid
got
of
smashed.
Sauzer, and then Sauzer get really beaten up a lot from Kenshiro.
Because he got super angry.
Yeah, because the Sauzer have a secret. You know, his heart is on the other side, so all his pressure points are different. So that's why Kenshiro was hitting him,
Until he
and
finds the
nothing
place.
was happening. Then he put his finger in his body, and then he felt the blood going in the other direction, and he said, I understand your secret now. And then he he make the fist of the end of the universe, stuff like that, and then he hit him from far away, and he won. That's
Like
this.
Goku.
And then after, you know what happened, no?
Yeah.
Ken fight with Raoh, he win.
And then he did a lot of stuff.
And then he bring Julia to the scene.
And then he got sick. Julia got
She,
sick.
Julia was already sick. Julia was
And then
already
she
sick,
died.
and then she have this duty. She want to go to Ken, but she cannot go because everybody hope that she's the last hope of Nanto. So everybody believe in her. They want to keep her in the castle and save her. That's why they put a mask on her, so nobody can see that the last warrior was a girl. It was not really a warrior.
That's
was
why she
Julia.
had armor.
Yeah.
And she was wearing a mask and gloves.
Yeah, she was looking like a soldier, like a warrior, but in reality
She wasn't.
she was Julia, and then she was in the castle. She wanted to go to Ken, but she cannot go. Then Ken finally arrived, but also Raoul arrived at the same time. They fight, and Ken was winning like easy, like unbelievable. He make the trasmigrazione attraverso Satori, so all the spirits of his friend that are dead enter in his body. He became super mega strong, and Raoul was dying. But then the castle broke, and then Raoul found Julia in the brief of the castle, and he took her on the horse. Ha 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 ha. The luck is with me. And then he took Julia away, and then Ken find him,
And then he punched
fight him, and then he punched him in his chest, and then Raoul left without any regrets. With
I
the
remember
fist in the
that scene. He
sky.
did like this, and then white stuff came out of the sky, and then he flied up, I think.
Yeah. And then it was Raoul's soul leaving the earth.
He had no regrets that he lost.
And then after, he go on with Julia, then Julia die, then he come back because there's Kenshiro 2 next episode.